Point 1. Believe in yourself. It's the secret to success. Many folks grapple with feelings of not being good enough or doubting their own abilities. They worry about whether they can grab opportunities or handle responsibilities. This fear and self-doubt can be so overpowering that it stops them from fully living their lives. They might constantly fret about possible negative outcomes, which can lead to a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. This fear can make them settle for less than what they are capable of. To put this into perspective, let's look at a study involving 600 college students. When asked about their biggest personal problem, a whopping 75% of them pointed to a lack of confidence. This suggests that a similar proportion of the general population likely struggles with the same issue. This widespread lack of self-confidence is not only unfortunate, but also unnecessary. It can be overcome by developing a strong, justified belief in oneself. This belief isn't born out of arrogance or delusion, but rather from a humble and realistic understanding of one's abilities. The first step to developing this belief is to cultivate a strong faith in God. By doing so, you can develop a sense of self-worth and confidence. This faith can be nurtured through prayer, reading and meditating on Scripture, and practicing faith techniques. There are several practical strategies for cultivating this faith and overcoming feelings of inadequacy. First, visualize yourself succeeding. Hold this mental image firmly in your mind and never let it fade. Over time, your mind will work towards making this image a reality. Second, combat negative thoughts about your abilities with positive affirmations. Whenever a self-doubting thought pops up, consciously replace it with a positive one. Third, repeat the affirmation, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." Philippians 4 verse 13. Say this out loud at least 10 times a day. Lastly, remind yourself that God is with you and that you cannot be defeated. This unwavering faith in divine support can provide a powerful boost to your self-confidence. In a nutshell, having strong confidence in one's abilities is a key to success. This confidence can be cultivated through faith in God, positive visualization, combating negative thoughts, and daily affirmations. By practicing these techniques, you can overcome feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt and unlock your full potential. Point 2. Connect with something bigger than you for a boost of energy. In The Power of Positive Thinking, Norman Vincent Peale shares a powerful idea. To stay energized, we need to align ourselves with the divine rhythm. Now, this might sound a bit abstract, but let's break it down. Peale tells us that our relationship with God, or the divine, isn't just a spiritual one. It also deeply affects our physical and mental health. When we're in tune with the divine rhythm, we're tapping into an endless source of energy provided by God. This energy isn't just physical. It also refreshes our mind and spirit. But when we lose this connection, we might feel drained, both physically and mentally. Today's world often forces us to live at a pace that's neither natural nor healthy. We're always in a rush, trying to meet deadlines and living under stress. This fast-paced life doesn't match the divine rhythm, which is more balanced and harmonious. By aligning ourselves with the divine rhythm, we can live at a more natural pace, allowing energy to flow freely within us. So, how do we align with the divine rhythm? Peale suggests a simple yet effective method. First, we need to relax our body, then our mind. We can do this through techniques like meditation or deep breathing. Once we're relaxed, we should visualize our soul entering a state of tranquility. Then, we should pray to God, recognizing Him as the source of all energy and asking Him to replenish our energy. The key here is to truly believe that we're receiving this energy. Peale also emphasizes the importance of having a genuine interest in life to avoid fatigue. When we're passionate about something, our energy levels naturally rise. But when we find life dull and boring, we can feel tired even when we're not physically exerting ourselves. So, it's important to find something that truly fascinates us and dedicate ourselves to it. Additionally, Peale warns about the energy-draining effects of guilt and fear. These negative emotions can sap our energy and leave us feeling drained. To overcome this, we need to let go of our fears and guilt, entrusting them to God and believing in His ability to bring about a positive outcome. In conclusion, staying energized isn't just about physical vitality. It also involves maintaining a healthy mind and spirit. We can achieve this by aligning ourselves with the divine rhythm, having a genuine interest in life, and letting go of negative emotions. By doing so, we can tap into the endless source of energy that God provides and live a more balanced and fulfilling life. Point 3. Happiness is a choice. It's all up to you. Your happiness is in your hands is a key idea that suggests our joy in life is largely shaped by our own thoughts and attitudes, not just the world around us. First off, it's important to recognize that not all sadness is self-made. There are things in society and our environment that can make us unhappy, and we don't always have control over them. But a big part of our happiness or sadness comes from how we choose to see and respond to the world. Think about it like a glass of water. Some folks might see the glass as half empty, focusing on what's not there. Others might see it as half full, being thankful for what is there. The glass itself doesn't change, but how we see it does, and that can really affect how we feel. The idea here is that we can choose to be happy by making happiness a habit. This isn't something that just happens, it's something we have to work at. Just like we might exercise to make our bodies stronger or more flexible, we can practice positive thinking to make our minds happier. One way to make happiness a habit is to fill our minds with happy thoughts on purpose. This could be as easy as remembering a good time, thinking about a goal for the future, or being thankful for something good in our lives right now. If a bad thought pops up, we can choose to swap it out for a good one. For instance, if you're worried about something that's going to happen, you could instead picture it going really well and think about how happy that would make you. This not only gets rid of the bad thought, but it also gets your mind ready to expect and work for a good outcome. Another tip is to start each day by thinking about happy things. Before you even get out of bed, picture the good things you think will happen during the day. This starts your day off on a positive note and can help make your positive expectations come true, because your actions and reactions are influenced by your positive thoughts, leading to more good things happening. In the end, while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control our thoughts and attitudes. By choosing to focus on the good and making happiness a habit, we can have a big impact on our own happiness. This is the power of positive thinking. Point 4. What you expect from life is what you get. The idea that what you expect is what you get is a key message in a book that's all about the power of positive thinking. It's all about how our mindset and beliefs can have a big impact on how our lives turn out and how we grow as individuals. Let's break it down a bit. Expectations are what we believe will happen in the future. If we're expecting good things to happen, we're more likely to act in ways that make those good things happen. But if we're expecting bad things, we might end up acting in ways that make those bad things happen instead. For example, if you're expecting to ace a job interview, you'll probably prepare really well, present yourself confidently, and answer questions with assurance. All of these actions increase your chances of doing well and landing the job. But if you're expecting to fail, you might not prepare as well, you might seem nervous, and you might stumble over your answers, which could reduce your chances of success. The book really emphasizes the power of faith and positive thinking. It suggests that when we have faith in God and in ourselves, we can change our mindset from one of doubt to one of belief. This change in mindset can make things that seem impossible become possible. To help build this faith and positive mindset, the book recommends a practical exercise. It suggests reading the New Testament and noting how many times faith is mentioned. Then, pick 10 to 12 powerful statements about faith that really speak to you and memorize them. By thinking about these faith concepts and repeating them regularly, they become part of your conscious mind and eventually seep into your subconscious mind. This process, which the book calls spiritual osmosis, can change your basic thought pattern, turning you into a believer and an expector, and ultimately, an achiever. When you expect the best, you free yourself from self-doubt and can fully commit to your endeavors. The book argues that nothing can stand in the way of someone who focuses their entire self on a problem. When you approach a difficulty as a unified whole, the difficulty, which is a sign of disunity, dissipates. In a nutshell, the book's message is that our expectations, fueled by faith and positive thinking, can shape our actions, influence our life outcomes, and guide our personal growth. By expecting the best, we can overcome obstacles, achieve our goals, and become the best version of ourselves. Point 5. Never accept defeat, keep pushing forward. Let's talk about a concept that's key to living a victorious life. It's all about adopting a mindset that simply won't take no for an answer, that won't accept defeat. Picture this. You're a marathon runner. The race is tough. Your legs are aching, your lungs are on fire, and every part of you is begging you to stop. But you don't. You keep pushing, not because the pain has gone away or the race has gotten easier, but because you've decided that you won't be defeated. You're determined to cross that finish line, come what may. That's the kind of mindset we're talking about here. In life, we all have our own marathons to run. These could be personal struggles, professional obstacles, or emotional battles. The hurdles might seem too high to jump over, but it's not the size or type of the hurdle that counts, it's how we approach it. If we see these hurdles as unbeatable, we've lost the race before it's even started. But if we face them with a mindset that won't accept defeat, we're already halfway to the finish line. This mindset isn't about blind optimism or wishful thinking. It's about faith in a higher power, and faith in ourselves. There's a quote from Philippians 4 verse 13 that says, "I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me." This isn't just a religious statement, it's a powerful declaration of self-belief. By repeating this to ourselves, we're training our subconscious mind to believe in our own strength and resilience. But what if our subconscious mind has been filled with negativity? It might try to remind us of our past failures, our weaknesses, and our fears. But we shouldn't let this negativity win. Instead, we should keep repeating positive affirmations, keep declaring our strength and resilience until these become the main thoughts in our subconscious mind. So, the message is clear. The secret to a triumphant life isn't about avoiding obstacles, but about how we approach them. By adopting a mindset that won't accept defeat, By having faith in a higher power and in ourselves, and by filling our subconscious mind with positivity, we can overcome any obstacle and live a victorious life. Point 6. Change your thoughts to change your situation. Imagine your life as a ship sailing on the vast sea. Your thoughts are the wind that fills the sails, guiding your journey. If your thoughts are negative, they're like a stormy wind, pushing your ship off course or even threatening to sink it. But if your thoughts are positive, they're like a gentle breeze, smoothly guiding your ship towards your desired destination. Many of us are caught in a cycle of negative thinking, which leads to negative outcomes in our lives. It feels like we're constantly battling against the wind, struggling to keep our ship afloat and make any progress. But here's the good news. We have the power to change the wind. We can swap our negative thoughts for positive ones, and this can dramatically change the course of our lives. The rule of prosperity and success is simple. If you think negatively, you'll achieve negative results. If you think positively, you'll achieve positive results. This isn't just a theory, but a principle that's been proven time and again in real life. Many successful people credit their achievements to their positive mindset and attitude. Positive thoughts create a favorable environment for positive outcomes. It's like creating a tailwind that helps your ship move forward more easily and quickly. On the other hand, negative thoughts create an unfavorable environment for negative outcomes. It's like creating a headwind that slows down your ship or even pushes it backwards. To change your circumstances, you need to start thinking differently. Here's a simple guide to help you do this. 1. For the next 24 hours, make a conscious effort to be optimistic. Speak positively about everything, from your job to your health to your future. 2. After practicing optimism for 24 hours, extend it to a whole week. Allow yourself only 1 or 2 days to be realistic, which you'll likely realize is actually pessimism. 3. Feed your mind with positive thoughts by studying uplifting literature or scriptures. Highlight every sentence that speaks about faith or positivity. 4. Memorize these positive passages until they become ingrained in your mind. 5. Surround yourself with positive people and distance yourself from those who are negative. 6. Avoid arguments and confrontations. When faced with negativity, respond with positivity. 7. Practice gratitude by giving thanks for the good things in your life, even if they haven't happened yet. By swapping your old, negative thoughts with new, positive ones, you can transform your life. It's like changing the wind that fills your sails, allowing your ship to sail smoothly towards your desired destination. This is the power of positive thinking. Point 7. Conclusion. Positive thinking is a powerful tool that can transform your life. It's not about ignoring the negative aspects of life, but rather choosing to focus on the positive ones. By doing so, you can overcome obstacles, reduce stress, and achieve success. Believing in yourself and your abilities is the first step towards positive thinking. This belief will give you the confidence to take on challenges and seize opportunities. It's also important to replace negative thoughts with positive ones. This can be done through affirmations, visualization, and positive self-talk. Prayer and meditation can also help in fostering a positive mindset. They provide a sense of peace and calm, which can help in reducing stress and anxiety. Moreover, being grateful for what you have can shift your focus from what's wrong in your life to what's right. Surrounding yourself with positive people can also influence your mindset. Their positive energy can rub off on you and help you maintain a positive attitude. Lastly, taking care of your physical health can also contribute to a positive mindset. Regular exercise, a healthy diet, and adequate sleep can boost your mood and energy levels. Remember, positive thinking is a choice. It's up to you to decide whether to let negative thoughts control your life or to choose positivity and live a happier, more fulfilling life.